Greetings, this is Troy Newham, author of 2084, The Search for Love, Hope, and Faith, available on Amazon.com. And this week's message from Moses is going to be about the New Age Boston Massacre. One, to those people who think that this was all some big scam and it was a play and blah blah blah, yeah, those are some dedicated actors who are willing to lose their legs to pull this one off and pull one over on John Q. Public, aren't they? I gotta say, you can offer me $1 billion, I'm not trading my legs. Matter of fact, you could probably ask someone if they're willing to give up everything they own in their world to get their legs back. The answer is probably yes. So, quit being idiots. Second, man, they are really going to a lot of lengths to protect that Saudi national. I really think there's a lot more to that story, and I think we're going to hear more. But if it was as innocent as they claim, why not just come out with the truth, right at the beginning? But it's like, oh, well, yeah, we can explain that. Yeah, you see that. Well, that doesn't add up. Well, you see, it's because of this. Well, that doesn't add up either. Well, it's because of this. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Well, we wanted to, really take you around. Any parent of a teenager will say that if the story keeps changing, the story is probably a lie. So I don't know what's going on there, but I think that we're going to see some come from that. Now, let's talk about Mirandizing the second guy, Joker. It sounds like Joker, right? Got the stadium shooting over there, well, theater shooting in Colorado. A lot of Jokers running around, aren't they? But should we have given him his Miranda rights? 1, he is a U.S. citizen. 2, he was captured on U.S. soil. So, what do we have here? Well, I'm inclined to say he should get his Miranda rights. Because this is a crime and blah blah, he is a U.S. citizen. And the minute you start making exceptions to that, then it becomes arbitrary and they're no longer rights. They are what they can give to you or they cannot give to you, whatever they see fit at the time. So I actually agree. However, there is one little tidbit that makes this a little interesting for me, is that they are nationalized citizens. And talk to anyone who has taken the oaths, what you say is that basically you will fight to uphold the Constitution in America. And that you pledge allegiance to no one over America, right? So obviously they lied when they took their oaths. Well, since they lied when they took their oaths, you could say that they weren't really citizens then, because part of being a citizen is you have to take that oath. If you took that oath without meaning that oath, well then, you're not really a U.S. citizen. But here again, then you go back to that whole arbitrary thing. So, what can you do? I would also like to say, told you so, on Syria and Assad. So Hillary Clinton said, if you use chemical weapons, it's on. And what did they do? Well, as I predicted, they wanted to stay in power. So they used chemical weapons, and now we're saying, well, what we really meant was, because we're not going to do anything about it. Because why would we? No one wants to see Americans die over there. If we give them weapons, they'll end up in the hands of extremists, blah, blah, blah. It'll just be a mess. So here again, hey peeps, learn to keep your mouth shut. Don't say stuff you don't mean. Anyway, I'm keeping these brief these days. So if you want some more insightful commentary, read 2084, The Search for Love, Hope, and Faith, about a run-amok government who keeps you in check through surveillance and distractions and drugs. And read War Journal. Really great book about revenge, so check it out. Long live the Constitution, and signing off.